What up, guys? It's your boy Reese Boy back with another video. Are you good? I hope you good. Okay, guys, so we are having this right here. We are having some meatloaf with mashed potatoes by Stouffer's. And this is what it looks like, the picture. The picture makes it look delicious. I mean, I guess it measures up with it. And this is what the real stuff looks like. So, the only reason, I know people are probably asking, Reese Boy, what's happening to your meals? Like, what's going on? Okay, so what's going on, guys, is we are making room for stuff in the kitchen. And so right now I am having to just do stuff that's easy to fit in our refrigerator right now. Oh, and I'm having teas, this tea, peach tea. Oh, I didn't say grace. Dear God, bless this food. Pray for the nation and pray that you just help there to be peace. Pray, God, that you help me to grow my YouTube channel, be a better inspiration to people, help more people, and just stick with my new life change. And pray that you bring me the right person that you want in my life, the right girlfriend, the right helpmate, the right wife one day and mother of my children one day. And pray that you help me to reach out and help other people. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, guys. So we did a video about this a few years ago, maybe a year ago. We need to kind of like recap and see if I'm like in the same headspace. If I'm in the same headspace that I was a year ago when we made this video, a video like this a year ago. And I am. Okay, so guys, this is sweet tea. I'm going to push that right there. I'm going to let you guys see what I'm eating again so you guys know. So, what I'm looking for in my future girlfriend, hi out there if you're watching, hi to my future girlfriend. If you're watching my YouTube channel, my age group has not changed. You literally have to be 26 and up. The oldest that you could be, the oldest that I will date, will probably be 45. 45 to 46. That's the oldest that I'll date, okay? And again, I'm 31. So we would only be like a year apart. If she's like in her 40s. I don't know why. I think the reason why I like older women, to date older women, and literally that's all I've dated. Well, that's not true because no, that is true. My first girlfriend was older than me. My second girlfriend, we were the same age. And then my last girlfriend, we were like 3 years apart. So Caitlin was older than me because I was a freshman and she was a senior. So I was 14, she was 17. And everyone knew we were dating because we lived in a little small town where everyone knew everyone's business. And then Alex was the same age I was. We both were 18. And then Corey was like 20. Wait. When we met, Corey was like 21. Yeah, she was like 21 when we met. And then she was 21 and pregnant when we met. And then I was like 19 or 18. Like, I think I was like 19. But technically I met her when I was 15, but we don't even remember if we actually did meet. We might have saw each other in passing because her brother was my best friend, who I will get on this channel soon, guys. You will see Victor soon. I just got to meet up with him. Victor's mad cool. He was the guy like the biggest heart. He's like the coolest person ever. You guys will like Victor. And it's funny, when I was out with John and Lily, we were just talking about how they probably think that I made them up. But no, guys, you just got to give them some time because they don't really want their kids on my YouTube channel. So, and YouTube is very picky about having children. That's why I kind of had to delete all those videos that I had with my cousins because the comments were turned off and stuff like that. And YouTube is very picky about having children on your channel unless it's a kids channel made for kids, like a family channel. That's different. So I had to delete all those videos so there wasn't problems with my channel. So that's why all those videos are gone. And because my cousin asked me to too. So there's that, and then YouTube was sending me messages too, but I was just ignoring them, but it makes sense. So yeah, that was why I had to get rid of their videos. Because even my cousin was like, I looked good in that video and you took it down. And I'm like, well, your mom asked me to, and plus YouTube was like saying stuff to me too. But anyways, so you can't have minors or anyone underage on your channel because YouTube will flag it or they'll take it down because they don't know if you have permission of that person. Unless it's your own child that you have on your channel and you're the parent and you're okay with it, then that's fine. Or if their parents okay with it, then you're fine with it. And my cousin was okay with it. She was okay with it. But YouTube was still having problems with it too. Because that's why they took their videos down. But anyways, so yeah, John and Lily just don't want their kids on the channel. So when it gets to a point where they're ready for them to be on the channel, we'll do like a best friend tag, or we'll do like a whole day at Disney, all three of us or something, doing roller coasters and having fun and stuff. Or we'll do like, they're Puerto Rican, so they can teach me how to cook different type of Puerto Rican dishes, stuff like that. As you guys know, I love that culture. I love any type of Spanish culture. Let me not just say I love Puerto Ricans. I love any type of Spanish culture. I love the family. I love mija. I love the language. I love all that different stuff. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I moved to Florida and there's a lot of Puerto Ricans and Spanish people here and Cubans here and Dominicans here and all that different stuff. I don't know if that's why, but I think I've always loved the culture because my sister studied international studies when she was international, whatever it's called, when she was in college. And so we went to a lot of like culture events, and like they would do this whole setup in the high school or the college where they had like, it was called International Day. And in International Day, they would have people from all around the world. You had from Haiti, you had from Africa, you had from Benoit's, whatever, I can't even say the word. You had from China, the Philippines, you had from Jamaica, and we were from Jamaica, so we had our Jamaican flags up there. And I remember like that would be the weekend that we were spending the weekend with my sisters, because I told you guys how when they moved out, we were like their shopping buddies. So we spent every weekend with my sisters. Literally, me and my brother spent every weekend with my sisters. Or sometimes it would just be like me by myself, and then my brother would go with his best friends and spend time with them, and then want to come and hang out with us. And we're like, well, you abandoned us, so you can't come, or something, just playing around, but he still came. So we would always go with my sisters to these events and stuff at their college. I'm not going to say the college name because I don't have permission to put the name out there. But anyways, I remember my sisters had friends from all over the world. Their roommate was from Puerto Rico. She was really pretty. Her name was Manta, and she was so pretty. And they had another friend, I forget her name, and she was really pretty. She reminded me of Sandra Bullock. And like there was just a lot of cultures that I really loved. I really loved that culture. And then when I went to Miami for a missions trip, I stayed at a Puerto Rican church. They threw me the biggest, well, they called it slash quinceañera slash birthday party slash, there was all these different names to it because I was turning 19. It was my first birthday away from my parents, and I was a little sad because, I'm so close with my family at that time, and still am. And I was going to be away from my girlfriend and my best friend Jeff at the time. So he was there, but he was at another church, because when we went on this youth group, they make you stay at different churches. So you're a group that goes, right? Like about 150 people go. It's about $250 to pay for the trip, because it pays for lodging, food, and that's it, right? And so what it is you go to these places to share the gospel, tell people about God, so on and so on. And so you go out and you're handing out like witness booklets. You're doing garage sales. You're doing car washes. You're doing parties. You're doing potlucks. You're going and working at like schools and stuff, and you're just telling people about God in the really bad, poor neighborhood. And the church is like the haven of this neighborhood, and you stay there, and you're basically like witnessing to all these people. And then at the end of the month, like at the end of the week, your last Saturday, or the night before your last Saturday, so the Friday before you leave, you do a big party where everybody comes from blocks and blocks and blocks and play music, and there's food, and there's arcades, and there's people are getting baptized, people are coming to God. There's like different stuff. There's like a big revival party, right? And they always try to get someone famous to come. Like I met Mary, I met some other group who came to sing. The week that we always left was like a week before my birthday. So we would leave like the 15th or the 16th. And my birthday was the 26th of June. So we would always be there for my birthday. So I remember this week my birthday fell on a Wednesday. They had Wednesday night church service. It was an old Puerto Rican church with the big bell tower. It was so gorgeous. The detail, like guys, you know, if you know me, you know I love structure. You know I love anything that is like old history, like 1980, or like not even 1980s, like 1900s or 1800s. Like, you know, I love anything with like retro and detail and whatever. And that's why I want to travel the world and go see stuff like this. Because I remember the psychic I saw, she's like, you're never going to sit still. You're always going to be go, 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 go. And I was fat at that time. So I'm like, when? And now that I've lost all the weight, I'm like, I get it. I feel it. Like, guys, I'm ready to get on a plane and leave right now and go somewhere. Technically, I am supposed to be getting on a plane and leaving, going somewhere. I have a plane to leave Saturday for Texas, but I have an appointment the 21st, so it makes no sense. I'd only be gone for 2 weeks. I kind of want to just do it because I don't want to waste that money. But at the same time, it's like, should I do it? Do they even want me to come back now? You know? I don't know. What else I was going to say? So yeah, anyways, so it was a like really, 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 really old church from like the 1940s, 1950s, whatever, passed down generation to generation, gorgeous detail. I remember this girl that I had a crush on. She was the pastor's daughter. She said, come on. So we get in her car, her little Honda Civic. I remember it. It was gray. And we liked each other, but it wouldn't have worked because she was 4 hours away and I was here in Orlando, and it would have worked. So we went, and she just took me around to we went to I was a lot smaller, guys, a lot smaller. I was probably weighing less than what I'm weighing right now. It's probably like 215, 216. This was like when I was just turning 19. So the day of my birthday, I remember we woke up. She kidnapped me for the day and took me to all over the place. We went to the mall. We went out to eat. We went and saw a movie. We went to the beach. Like, we literally had fun. And then, like, she was on her phone the whole time texting. I'm like, who is she texting? You know, blah, blah, blah. And at this time, guys, I couldn't text or read barely, okay? I didn't even have an iPhone with Siri because iPhones weren't even out at that time. Or they were, but they were so expensive. They were like $800 for an iPhone. And I don't even think Siri was big at that time. So I just had my little Razor phone, flip phone. And I'm like, the only thing you could talk to me is if you called me, because I would always be like, hey, call me. That's all I would ever say. I would never text a full conversation with you. That's how bad I was. Guys, this was good. I'll give this a B. A B. It was good. And I finished it all. Anyways, get back to my story. So then we got back at like 6 o'clock. The parking lot is really like, it's like dark, right? It's really dark. We come inside, and all of a sudden I hear surprise, and then their watchy band, they go off, they're playing their music. They bring out this big cake. Or no. They bring out the big cake, and then there's like all this, like, oh my God, it was so pretty. The cake was like really, really, really big, like a wedding cake. Like, I thought me and her got engaged or something, and I forgot or whatever. And then they're singing me happy birthday in Spanish and English. And then I think Yeah. And then they're singing me like different stuff and coming up and giving me hugs and we're taking pictures and whatever, and it was just like the best birthday ever. And then this kid that was like, his family was from Madagascar, and his name was something with a T, Tootsie, I don't know what it is. It was a hard name, but this kid like loved me to death. Like he clinged on to me the whole time we were there, and because his mom was a single mom, she was the church's secretary, so we babysat him a lot when we were there for the 2 weeks. And so he came up, gave me a big hug, and like hold on to me the whole night, and I felt like he was my kid. And then we danced. They drink. I didn't drink. They gave me some Cuban coffee for the first time. Oh my God, that Cuban coffee will keep you up for 3 days. It kept me up for 3 days. Rice and beans will make you constipated if you eat it as much as I ate it. Oh my gosh, I was hurting so bad. The food was delicious. They made tortillas, they made tacos, they made enchiladas, they cooked so much food. It was like a quinceañera. There was music, there was a band, there was presents. I got money. Oh my God, I had so much stuff. Like, oh my gosh. It was so much stuff that they literally had to ship stuff to my address when I got back home because there was that much stuff. And then my best friend, he was able to like sneak away well, he didn't really have to sneak away, but he left with his church. He left the church just to come to the party. Like he surprised me because he came out because I was missing him because we were like always together. Like we were so close. And it was the first time I was like going to spend my birthday without him. So I remember they were like, okay, close your eyes. And I closed my eyes, and then they're like, surprise! And then there he is. And I'm like, oh my God. And he has like my favorite soda, my favorite chips or whatever. And he's just like, I couldn't miss your birthday. I was like, really? And then we just hanged out the whole night. And then it was just like, it was a really good time. Like it was really, really, really fun. And then my girlfriend was able to call me and was like, happy birthday, babe. I love you. I miss you. And when you get back, like I have a surprise for you. But the girl that I liked ended up getting married, like, because she was older than me. She was like 29, 28 or something, and I was only 19. But I liked her. I liked her a lot. But I wasn't cheating or anything. We just hanged out as friends. But I was like, you know, my girlfriend and me at the time were having problems anyways. And so I was just like, well, hey, you know, it is what it is. But with all that being said, okay, guys, so now we're going to drink this. This is so delicious. And that's not carbonation. That's just the air. People hate when I slurp, but I'm going to slurp. Listen. I'm giddy. I'm sorry. I don't want to be a jerk. But I'm ready for love. I'm ready. I'm so ready for love. Like, it's going to be so amazing. I think I'll be the best boyfriend that I can be, because I was just talking to my sister about it the other night. She's like, I taught you and your brother how to hold purses, tell you if a girl looks good, go with them to get their nails done, tell them what looks good on them, be honest, because girls want you to be honest. And I was like, yeah, you taught me a lot. And I'm like, I will be the best boyfriend I can be. And my experience with my nieces and nephews, I'll be the best be the best father from just having experience. I mean, like I told you guys, I raised a lot of kids growing up. Like I was around kids a lot. Like I raised a lot of kids because we lived in a small neighborhood. We were babysitting a lot. My sisters babysat a lot. We were babysat a lot. Like I'm really good with children. I know how to like come down to their level and understand them. And when I worked at the school, it was the same way too. Like kids would have attitudes and they didn't want to talk to the principal, and the principal would go get Matthew. And then I would come in and I would just like tell them to leave. And then I would just sit there and listen to them, you know, with the door open so the principal could still hear. And then I just be like, what's going on? You know, and I come down to their level, like understand what they're going through, you know, because no one did that for me when I was in school. No one ever came down to my level. Everyone was just so mean. So I was like, what's going on, Danny? And Danny would be like, yo, this is what I don't like. The teachers aren't understanding me. My parents aren't understanding me. And I just like, well, hey, I'm here. I hear you. You know, and then I would help them like get in better classes. And then later down the like months later, they would remember just that conversation. And I'm like, what? And they're like, hey, I got this for you because you listened to me and you understood me and I'm in classes and I'm so happy. Or like their last day before they graduated to go to high school, they would be like, Mr. Cross, you mean so much to me. Like, I'll never forget you. Like, why can't you come work at the high school? Like, the kids would need you there. Because I was almost like a guidance counselor. And so many, like, I mean, 20-something kids were like, we want you to come. Like, how are we going to get through high school? Like, it's going to be really hard. And I'm just like, guys, you got this. You can do this, you know? And if you want to come and volunteer at the school, like, come back and volunteer at the school. And a lot of kids did do that. They did. But I'm not trying to like pat myself on the back. It's just I understood what kids were going through because I was a kid at one time and I could understand that. And so that's why I said, like, I feel like I'll be a good father. And now that I know that whatever disability that you have, or if you're ADHD or you have whatever type of slight light little problem, if it's anger issues, if it's being a bedwetter, if it's having depression or anxiety or whatever, you're going to pass it to your child. So your child is going to deal with that too. And it's like, I can relate if my child deals with anger issues or depression or anxiety or has a disability. I can be like, babe, I'll be like, sweetie, babe, whatever, Bubba, whatever I want to call my child, boo-boo, whatever. I'd be like, I got you. I've been there. I totally understand where you're coming from. I know the frustration. I know the anger. I'm 31 years old and I'm still dealing with a lot of issues. But if you can own it, that's the biggest thing. Definitely own it. That's what you got to do. You got to own it and you got to appreciate it. And there's some other topics that I want to talk about that I've never talked about on my channel from my own childhood that I want to share with you guys because they're just learning experiences. And I know I always say that, but like, you guys have to comment. And people comment, they were really happy to see me and Jama together. There's more coming. We're going to do the spicy noodle challenge. There's some other challenges we're going to do. We're going to go to the beach. We're just trying to figure out what day is good. We might go to Disney. I know I keep saying that. I want us to go together. I don't want to go by myself, but her hours are hard. I really wish my brother-in-law would come down and we could go. Because he said he'd go on my first roller coaster with me. And I'm small enough that the bar can come down because my stomach is so flat now. The bar can come down. I'm going to be crying my eyes out. But still, I'm going to get me a little tripod for my head, the little camera, or the selfie stick or whatever. And I'm going to scream, guys. I don't care. I might have to bleep it out, but I'm going to scream. I think that would be a viral video. Hopefully. You guys would get it to 2,000 likes or something. But we're at 22 minutes, guys. I'm going to stop rambling, guys. Go get you some of these, guys, if you want quick and easy meals. Go, guys. Go get you some of them. Stouffer's. Let me know. It was good. It has 7 grams of fat. That's the only thing I'm not really good about. 0 sodium. It has 6 grams of sugar. That's probably the sauce. But it has vitamin D in it. And MSG. A little bit of MSG in it. But that's it. But it's really good, guys. Stouffer's has a lot of good meals. And then go get you some peach tea, guys. This is really good. I really like this, guys. They're on YouTube. They're on Google. They're on TikTok. And they're on Instagram if you guys want to check them out. They come in all different flavors. Except the only one I've not seen is grape. No. There's raspberry. There's strawberry. There's pineapple. There's not pineapple. There's watermelon. They need to do a pineapple. I need to talk to them. But I'm still looking for an editor and I'm still looking for a social media influencer. Guys, I'm ready to be on TV. Like, I had that bug. Like, I can feel it. Like, I think I would have the funnest reality show for 2021. I think that would be so cool because me and Jama would, because they send you places to do crazy stuff. And I definitely think me and Jama would be like so hilarious and funny. Like, we would go do fun stuff in the Philippines. We'd go do fun stuff in the US. Like, we would just go back and forth to like each other's hometowns and like just do fun, crazy stuff together. Like, I think you guys would love that. And then I would bring different people with me. And then maybe I could get other YouTubers that are big to come do like a big reality show. Kind of like what Kane and JC did, but like different, you know, where we do crazy, crazy, crazy stuff and everybody do it. Like, I still want to do something with the Dalton twins. I still want to do something with Sam and Kobe. I still want to do something with Kane and JC and Cameron Dallas. I just get frustrated when other people want to help these other rising stars. Like, if you don't have the perfect body, the perfect hair. My hands are really ashy because I took a shower. Like, oh my gosh, it looks like I've been in the flour. Sorry, guys. I hate when my hands look ashy like that. It reminds me of my old videos when they were so bad. I hate that they will help everybody else, but if you don't have a good looking body and you don't look good, they don't want to help you. They do not want to help you with social media. And I think that that is so backwards. It's like if you see someone killing themselves to do the best that they can do, and not just for fame, just because they want to change their life, why would you not want to help that person? Like, I don't get that. But it is what it is. If I ever make it, and I've said this, guys, from day one, if I ever make it to the point where I'm bringing in millions and millions of views, have a nice house, living in LA or still in Florida, I'm going to help other people. Like, I don't care. Like, I might get my YouTube to a point where I'm happy with it and then stop and then become a social media influencer manager and still do my YouTube, but barely post. Like, me and Gemma were talking about that. Get our platforms to where we're good, where we're making enough money that we can do other stuff to help other people. Duo channel, focus just on that channel, and then go and help other people that are rising stars, like in the Philippines and different countries around the world, and make a group, like one big group where like we have a channel, right? No one's done this yet, but people have done it probably, but we have a channel and we let everybody have access to that channel, right? But we have one big editor for it, right? Everyone send their video to this one editor. And then his job is to put a channel for, like, say, Sam or Emily or Sarah or whatever. And then what they do is they monitor all the channels. But at the bottom of the channel, it still says produced by Jama TV and Reese S Boy 30 Productions, or whatever our company will be called. And we go from there. Like, if we do TV shows, we do music, we do whatever. That's how we start an empire that is for good, not for bad, for good. Because a lot of these people that do social media that have managers and are started empires, they're just stealing the young people's money. Like, you've seen so many homes fall apart on TikTok stars, where their manager was just stealing their money and working them to death like a dog. And we won't do that. That's not who me and Jama are going to be. Me and Jama are going to be somebody that comes together, and if we see that you have talent, use your talent to help you grow your channel. If you're a child that is like super, super smart, or adult, or old person, it doesn't matter, and you have talent and you're not using your talent, we're going to help you use your talent. If you're a good singer, artist, dancer, actor, I said that twice already. I mean, if you're athletic, that's what I meant. If you're athletic, if you are a sewer, designer, whatever, we're going to use that talent for a video, or even just to give you your own platform. I'm going to work a lot with people who do photography and different stuff like that, and music and stuff like that. Jama would work with people who are really good with like crafts and different stuff like that, and language barriers, and teaching people English and different stuff like that. Like, we are going to do a lot with our stuff. Like, we might do one video where we're teaching people how to speak English. We might do one video where we're teaching people how to cook American food, because people are always asking that. We want to go far with our platform. We want to go really, really, really far with our platform. So don't think that this is the end. Yes, some of these videos might be boring. Yes, I talk a lot, different stuff. But time's the limit, guys, okay? We got 2021, baby. We're in 2021. We have a lot of big stuff happening in this world and everywhere, every day. We're still dealing with the pandemic. We're still dealing with a lot of stuff. So stuff has to be pushed on the back burner. I've ordered stuff that to this day I've still not even got. And I ordered last January. So right there proves to you that a lot of stuff is happening still. So yeah, and I'm still working on trying to get my mom on my channel. And I feel like I'm so close. I feel like she would do it. She might do it soon. So yeah, guys, just wait. Big things are coming. I promise you. I promise you, big things are coming. I know I've said that for 2 years now, almost. But it takes a lot. I'm still doing my diet. I'm still doing my journey. I'm still trying to find out, like, what's the right foods. Do I gain weight from this? Do I not gain weight from this? Like, have I had dumping syndrome yet? Have I not had dumping syndrome yet? What outfits fit me? This hoodie is still a 3X, and it's still so big on me. Like, literally, it's making me look fat again, but it's like, I'm not, So it's still big on me. Trying to get the knot off my leg. I have that appointment on the 21st. I get blood work done tomorrow morning. Like, there's different stuff that I have to do to get my body healthy again. So I'm good, you know? But I love you guys. We've almost done 30-minute video. I know you guys want hour-long videos, but I'm like, what am I going to talk about in an hour? I don't want to bore you guys about stuff. And, guys, anyways, I'm not even going to, anyways, I don't even know what I was going to say. Sorry about that. And then the other thing is, I don't even know if I should work this year, because if I work this year, then I can't travel this year. So it's like, and I mean, I'm getting job interviews left and right, but it's like, I feel like they never pan out. So I don't know if that's God saying like, it's just not your time to work. Don't work. It's fine. Or is it Satan saying he's not good enough for this job, so we're going to mess with his head? It's just, I don't like sitting here doing nothing. Like, I like doing stuff like it's just frustrating. It's like in Texas, there was something to do every single day, or I had people to hang out with or do stuff with. And so, yeah, I miss that a lot, because it's like here, everyone does their own thing and I'm just left by myself, you know? And I would hang with my sister, but she works a lot. And then I would hang with my auntie, but I don't know what she's doing. And that's it. I don't have any other friends really. So, I have John and Lily, but they live an hour away. So it's like, I can't really do anything. And he works too. So this is all I got, you know, right now. I need to make new friends. I really do. I need to stop being pathetic and make new friends. I make them easy. It's just, I don't know. I guess I'm shy now. I don't know. That's weird to say that, because I can make a friend by just walking outside my front door. There's a friend. But anyways, guys, I love you. I'm sorry that this is a long video, but just bear with us. Some big things are coming, guys. Get yourself ready. Get involved with YouTube. Start making videos, whatever. Because me and Jama are looking. We're looking for some new people. So just get yourself ready, because we want to help you just like you guys have helped us. So I love you guys. Peace out. Go get you this stuff. It's really good for your lunch, your breakfast, or your dinner. And have a good day. Have an awesome Thursday, guys. Peace. Baby.